This shit really passion. I don't know what you got on, but this shit really fashion. I don't know what you was in, but I was really mashing. Shit I talk be the shit that you would put in caption. I can't see what.
So hey y'all, today's video is basically just gonna be about this girl. I'm gonna call her Swiper because she was a thief, and yeah, we just gonna really just get straight into the story time. I really don't care for the whole like intro thing, so I'm gonna just make this as quick as possible, make the intro as short as possible. Okay, here we go. So basically, I am a salon owner, and I do own a few salons. Like I have like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 salons that I own basically, and basically it's just like a kind of like similar to like how apartment buildings are, and how each apartment building has its own apartment. I own like little suites in like a building, a big building of people that do hair, do nails, whatever. So this is, I've been doing that for about 2 years, and this was a couple months ago. It wasn't like that recent, but it wasn't like a super long time ago. It was almost a year ago probably. But yeah, this girl, sorry, I just was staring into space over there, but this girl, she basically, I had knew her from school. She went to my where did we go to school at? I think she went to my like middle school, I guess. And yeah, so I knew her from there, and she had just started doing nails or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so she hit me up. Oh, I need a shop. I like these shops, you know, hook me up, sis, hook me up. So I'm thinking like, of course I'm going to hook her up. Like I know her, you know, like I'd rather put somebody I know in there rather than random, you know. So I wasn't like even really hesitant about putting her in there. This is kind of irrelevant, but she does have a kid. She has a whole kid, and she's probably like 20, I don't know, but she had a whole kid, and she was pregnant. She had one on the way. So I didn't expect anything, like I didn't expect anything from her. Like she's pregnant as hell, like pregnant as fuck, like super pregnant, and has a whole kid. Like, and the first couple times I had seen her working in the shop, it was like no problems. Like we actually we had no problems ever. Like we never had a problem. Like there was never a problem between us. So basically, she would pay her booth rent. Sometimes it would be kind of late, and I'm a really nice salon owner, so like I pretty much let people pay late, and as long as I know you're gonna pay me, I won't charge you a late fee. But as of now, I am a lot more strict. Like I charge late fees. I'm on their head about, well, I'm not gonna say on their head, but I'm just like really keeping track of like, you know, the people in my salon and stuff now. So more than I was before. So I had let her pay late a couple times, and she was only there, she wasn't there long. She was literally only there like a month, if a month. Like I don't even know about a month, but she was there for about that long. And the first couple weeks she didn't have many clients. She only did, I mean, honestly, I don't bother my suites. Like I don't go in there and like check on them, or like, you know, like they don't really need to see me like that. So I honestly hadn't seen her there. I just knew she was there because she had either needed to borrow something or had a question about something, you know, like, so I knew that she was like going up there. So she rented out 2 spaces for me. She rented out a nail booth that I had that was like, it was kind of in like a how was it, like, so it was a nail room that had 2 nail booths in there that like 2 people can share, and then I had like a hair booth in the front of that whole entire suite. So in the front of that, like before you even get to the nail room, there was like a hair space. So she rented out both spaces. She rented out a booth in the nail room, and she rented out a chair in the front because I guess she wanted to do hair and nails, I don't know. So she rented out both of these places, and I noticed every week she was being late or something, or like, you know, like she just always needed an extra day, always needed something. But that did not raise any red flags at all. I'm just like, okay, like she obviously didn't plan out, you know, what the hell she was gonna do before she got here, so I'm not gonna trip about that. But anyway, so basically we could just fast forward, because oh no, I have to say this. So basically when she would like leave the money for me, like, because I would be out of town a lot, so when she was paying booth rent, she would like leave cash. Like for some reason she never had Cash App, never had Apple Pay, never had nothing. She only would pay me in cash, and so I would have her leave the cash in a specific spot, which I no longer have people do, because that was just really stupid of me. So I can't even be mad at anybody besides myself, because that was just dumb as fuck. Like, I should have never let her go into my space where I worked. She would leave the cash where I worked. So I worked in a suite down the hall. I would give her the code to the door. She knew how to access my suite, like my suite that I have with my friends. And yeah, she would come leave the money, and like she would always text me after she left the money, like, oh, I left the money, this and that, and I'd be like, okay, cool. So basically, I just like, so it was this one time in particular. Okay, so this was the last time, not even the particular time. This is the last time that she paid me. So she basically told me like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be leaving, I'm not getting any clients, this and that. So yeah, I'm leaving or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she like, I left the last week of boot front in your drawer, this and that, cool. I forget. So I forget to check my drawer, and I didn't think about, like, I honestly did not even think about the money. Like, I didn't think about the money. I did not think about the money. Like, this is not how we found out she was a swiper. This is not that. Like, I didn't even think about the money. So, about 2 weeks go by, like, after she's left, and I get a call. So basically the call is from the shop, and somebody is calling. So there was a previous girl that was at the shop as well in my suite, not her suite, my suite, and she had left like some of her belongings, and she left like a bunch of wigs and like stuff like that. And we kind of had it like hid, so like nobody really knew it was there except us, because we were the only people like seeing it every day, and you know, stuff like that. Like, it was in the shower. It was in, weirdly enough, we have a fucking shower in one of my suites, and it was like in the shower, and the shower has a whole curtain. So like, in order to know that that was right there, you would have to be like looking for something. Like, you would have to be looking for something, because nobody knew that these wigs were in the shower. So basically 2 weeks later, I get a call. The call is like, have you seen what's the face wigs? You know, she looking for her wigs, she can't find her wigs, she trying to come get them. So she had left these wigs for a while. They've been sitting for like a month, maybe even 2, and I never even thought about the wigs. Like, since she left, I hadn't thought about the wigs. Like, nobody really wanted the wigs. So, you know, like, if somebody wanted to steal it from our shop, they would have been gone. Like, they literally would have been gone. So I get a call. She looking for the wigs, can't find the wigs. So I'm like, okay. So I was getting a facial or something. So then I went like right up to the shop, and basically was like trying to see. I'm like, like, why are the wigs on? Like, that's not making no sense. Like, why are the wigs on? So something made me check my drawer. So when I checked my drawer, there was no money in there. So I'm like, oh shit. So that kind of made me think like, wait a second. She said she left the money in the drawer. There's no money in the drawer. Only me and her knew that the money was in the drawer. Why is there no money in the drawer? So I'm basically just like, damn, like, what the fuck? So I started like slowly putting the pieces together. I started calling her. Off the bat, she not answering the phone. Actually, she wasn't answering the phone. Her nigga answers the phone. Her nigga like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, oh my god, I have to cut that part out. Anyway, her nigga answered the phone, and he like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, you need to ask her if she's seen any of this stuff, because I just find it crazy that all this stuff is going missing, and you know, she was the only person that knew it was there. So he like, nah, she at work. So won't let this girl answer the phone. He like, she at work. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know, where she work at? I'm finna call her job. So I'm like on the phone like, yeah, I'm finna go up to her job. Like, cause why we can't find none of this stuff, and you was the last person seen, you know, like leaving the stuff. And so basically she tells me that she did leave the money, and that somebody was there when she left the money. So somebody saw her leave the money. I'm like, okay, well, who was there? She says who was there. I asked them. They said no, like, she never came in. I never seen her leave no money. Like, I was here all day. Nobody ever came and brought no money. So I'm just like, okay, red flag. So I also had this little cubby area in her suite that like held, I had like lashes in there, I had bonnets, I had shower caps, because I used to sell stuff. So like the stuff I used to sell was in like this little cubby in that room, because it kind of was just like a storage thing, and like nobody ever opened it. Everybody thought it was just a chair. Nobody knew it was a cubby. So basically, I think she had seen me get something out of there one day, and I think that's how she knew that all the stuff was there. But when this girl left, y'all, she took the wigs, she took her money back, her boyfriend back, she took all my lashes, everything that was in that little cubby was gone. And she just really thought that I would not know that it was her. Like, as if the same people have not been working here for months and months and you are the only new person. That was so weird to me. Like, why did you think I wouldn't know? But anyway, so we tried to file a police report, but the whole thing with the police report was we needed like camera evidence. And at the time I didn't have cameras, but now I have cameras because I'm not playing that no more. Like, people really be thinking they could just, you know, like, get off on you a lot. Like, people be trying to get off on me a lot. But anyway, so yeah, I filed a police report. She never responded to the police. So like, it was really nothing I could do because I didn't have no camera proof that she stole the stuff. So yeah, it was kind of sad. And then she also, not only that, she also stole from the nail tech. She freaking stole she stole a nail tech's drill. And yeah, that's all I know of on the top of my head that she stole. But she could have stole way more stuff, and then like I wouldn't even know. Like, I wouldn't even know. But honestly, I posted about it like after it happened, and people was literally sliding up on her address. So like, and if I really wanted to, I really could go, like, you know, like, do something to this girl house or do something to this girl. But like I said, the girl was pregnant. She already had one on the way. Her baby daddy was in and out of jail or something. And I'm just like, you know what? She has a hard enough life. I'm going to put this on myself because I shouldn't have let her, you know, have access to my suite. Like, that was really dumb. Like, that was really dumb of me. So yeah, like I said, this story is going to be real quick. Yeah, I'm just basically here to teach y'all a lesson. Like, don't trust anybody. It don't matter who it is, because this girl, even though we did have like a little beef in like 7th grade, but I'm thinking like it's not that deep. Like, we still follow each other on Instagram. We still was cool. Like, you know, it wasn't no blood at all. So it was just weird for her to like want to steal from me, and especially like with me being like, you know, like a small business. Like, why would you do that? Like, that was so weird. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what my next story finna be, but I watched the story time earlier, and that story time reminded me of this story time. So hopefully I can keep getting inspired and giving y'all these stories from my life, because my life is really crazy and my life should be a movie. So yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all later. You know, tune in on the next video. Go watch my last video. Yeah, comment down below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm done here for sure.
This shit really passion. I don't know what you got on, but this shit really fashion. I don't know what you was in, but I was really matching. Shit I talk be the shit that you will put in caption. I can't see